Yeah, hi. Is this Middlebrow?
What's up, everyone? You're listening to the Middlebrow podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Brian Park.
I'm Dan Rosen.
And a quick shout out to, if you're watching on YouTube, we're recording from Hello Human, friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod. Thanks as always.
Follow them on socials. Check out their gallery space in Times Square. Dan, I'm sick again. Or I was
You're
sick.
always sick. Maybe you shouldn't be playing tennis 10 times a week in peak humidity. Maybe that's a bad idea.
I'm like Beth from Little Women. Just kind of the fucking vibe that I'm on these days.
You're like, which we'll get into later, you're like a very well-known HBO showrunner who came out with a memoir recently.
Oh.
So maybe this means you'll find success soon.
Yeah.
Through illness, you'll reinvent yourself.
Right. Obtaining fame.
Yeah.
Of some kind.
What about girls, but like Korean?
I already tried that in 2017.
Didn't work.
They passed.
And that was honestly the peak time for it. If it didn't work in 2017,
then wrap it up, boys.
Not
if you can't
gonna
do
work
it
in
then
2026.
no fucking hell. It's working in 2026.
I'm sorry you're sick.
It's okay. I think I caught something at a wedding.
A wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, was this the... Oh, this is a good segue.
Oh.
Yeah, you can talk.
Oh, I didn't know if I was. I have to be ushered in.
We notoriously are bad at introing our guests.
Because
Anyways.
how long guys? Yeah.
Well, we should just bring in our guest.
Yeah,
this
because
week.
it relates to the
It's
wedding.
a friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
Your guest this week, folks, is a comedian, writer, and you may have seen his social media
Blowing up.
blowing the fuck
Content
up.
Content creator.
Are you now known as the professional hater of everything?
TM.
Yeah.
Okay.
You may have seen his work skewering. Watch if you're a neighborhood in a coastal city, watch the fuck out.
All of you neighborhoods out there, you look out.
Adam Rotstein.
Welcome to the pod.
Welcome
Thanks,
to the
guys.
pod.
I'm happy to be here. It's my first podcast.
Don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
Let people think you're a professional.
Yeah. I'm a professional podcaster.
Yeah.
Not nervous
Or
at all.
this is what you do so that people have low expectations. They're like,
Yeah.
actually, first time was pretty good.
What's that called in sports when you do that?
Sandbagging.
Yeah.
That's definitely not what you were
Is it like
thinking.
hustling?
Hustling. Yeah.
Hustling, you're
Oh,
hustling.
I know about sandbagging. Emil does that a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's just like, hey, I kind of dabble, and then
Yeah.
he just fucking cooks you on the court. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you sandbag, Jen?
No, it's very annoying to sandbag in tennis because then you just have to play with someone who sucks.
Is the metaphor that you're going into water with sandbags on your feet, like Virginia Woolf style?
I think that was stones in her pockets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but thank you for bringing suicide up right away.
You're like-
We're right into suicide.
Adam's ready to pod. He showed up to the stew, Cotopaxi in a wall of water ball full.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Did you rehearse in the mirror?
Yeah, a little bit.
Some stories?
Yeah.
Some good anecdotes?
I wrote some stuff in my notes app.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I would do that in a normal social setting too, like in case we run out of things to talk about. It's never actually happened to me, by the way, but it's always good to be prepared. I like to know what we're going to go over, like in any kind of encounter. I almost did it on Sunday, honestly.
Yeah.
So when you watched Nathan Fielder's The Rehearsal, you were like, you stole my fucking flow.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're ready for any kind of conversation on dates? You're just like, actually, hold on. You go to the bathroom, you flip through
The
your
sad
notebook.
thing is I do it with like my closest friend. There's nothing more awkward than
You're being serious. You really do this.
wow.
I've done it.
Okay.
But I usually try to be self-aware about it, like, haha, I made this list.
You hide your autism very well, actually.
Thank you. I think I have what Lena Dunham has, though, which is like not... Because autism is like you can't pick up on social cues. And I think I pick up on too many. I need to like adjust the frequency.
So you're just
okay.
seeing all the fractals of the social cues.
I'm like Homeland's Always Sunny meme, you know?
Yes.
What is the difference
You're like
between those
Sherlock
two?
Holmes. You see 10 moves ahead.
Yeah. I see colors, like a synesthesia. Remember when that was a thing?
Synesthesia.
Yeah. They took it off the DSM.
Wait, Maggie Rogers has synesthesia.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Do you remember the viral clip of her at NYU?
With that still shows up on my YouTube algorithm.
And Pharrell's just like,
he just looks at the camera, be like,
She cooking. And she's like, green is... What is it again? Green. What's
Alaska?
green?
That was the song, right?
Alaska.
It was about Baked Alaska.
Yeah, Baked Alaska.
Yes, you got sick at a wedding. You guys both went to a wedding.
Yeah.
And we're not going to go into any more depth.
A mutual friend of all three of
We're
ours.
actually kind of NDA'd about the wedding.
Interesting. Won't say who.
Ironclad MDA.
Yeah, it's
Ironclad
okay.
MDA,
No
NDA.
invite for Dan to
Yeah.
this. No, I'm kidding. I love the person who got married.
Yeah. Dude, the wedding sucked. You didn't miss anything, though.
It was amazing.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I like all my friends hanging out at like
I
really cool
know.
places.
It was local. Would have been really convenient for you to come.
Yeah. Rented out
like
all the night
honestly, like
moves.
rainy.
Yeah,
Dude,
it was
nothing.
raining.
Yeah.
So you probably didn't have much going on, right?
No, I was like hoping. I was sitting by the phone, like maybe someone drops out. Like I'll make.
Last
you
minute.
get those invites. That's like 2 weeks before the wedding. And you're like, oh, someone dropped out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, no, I actually can't make it to Denmark in
Right.
2 weeks.
Because you're too proud.
Too proud.
You won't take those pity invites.
So that's fine. It was a small wedding. I think I didn't invite him.
Final last words.
I didn't. It was a small wedding.
It was a small wedding.
He didn't. He was not invited to my wedding. It's a reasonable.
Tit for tat.
I think it's actually good when you get married much later. Is exactly.
That's kind of the move that I'm going on. It's
Yeah.
Now I'm like, okay, I just have to.
No, it's
I
hard.
know the
Actually, it's
moves.
going to be hard for you, Brian, because there's going to be all these people that you've been to their weddings that you're no longer close to, and then you're going to have to feel guilty about not inviting them.
Well, you got married at like a shtetl. What did you do?
Yeah, I got married at a shtetl. The theme was pogrom.
That was for Grom. That's nice.
I got married upstate, probably in a venue very similar to you.
Oh, okay.
The coolest thing you can do in LA is get married upstate.
Upstate New York.
Yeah.
Go all the way across town.
Across town, cross country, uptown. Yeah.
Wait, what's a shtetl? Can we make this like a goy friendly podcast?
Sorry.
Yeah. So look up from your goy slop, everyone.
A shtetl was where like the Jews in the like 1800s would live in like Russia. Like you seen Fiddler on the Roof?
Okay, this
Is there
is getting too
It
insincere.
was the shitty little. It was like the shitty little village.
Have you
Jews-
seen Fiddler on the Roof?
I haven't
Have
seen
you?
Fiddler on the
Wow.
Roof.
Wow.
We knew he was. We knew
Yeah.
he hated Jews.
You haven't done any of the work. Huh?
No, and I don't plan on doing it.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen.
Parasite.
Yeah, AAPI voices
Yeah,
matter.
you've seen
Is
Parasite
it AAPI month?
on this podcast. Always.
I've the devil of Nanking. Have you seen that?
No,
I'm not sure if it's Korean. So actually, let's move on really quickly.
tough.
No, because there was these Jews who rent out like a Jewish summer camp.
It was kind of like
then they get married
we almost
there.
did that, but it was actually there's like a famous one that like Brooklyn people go to party at on the weekends. Glen Falls. Have you heard that one?
Glenn
Oh,
Close.
I've heard of
Glenn
Close.
Close.
I've heard of Glenn Close and Glenn Falls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Glenn Close, famously very handsome. People always use that adjective to describe her.
Yeah, well, she did play Albert Nobbs.
Who's that?
She played like a butler a woman who pretended to be a man.
Oh,
her
she
whole
did?
life. Yeah.
Like Joanna Man?
Yeah, she is Joanna Man in the 19th century.
You know, fun fact, the guy who wrote Joanna Man, he wrote that one movie. If you go to his IMDb page, that was the only thing he's ever done, and now he's like a really popular therapist in mid-city Los Angeles.
Wow.
He just kind of literally, mic drop, Joanna Man, that's it.
Yeah,
The lead singer of
made-
Grizzly Bear, therapist in Los Angeles.
Ed
too.
Roast.
Ed Roast.
One of the friends of the handle.
okay.
Ed, yeah, he follows me.
Oh
Huge.
wow. Huge.
Adam has been really excited about all the minor LA celebrities that have been entering his DMs.
Yeah. You know who I considered using as a therapist is Dave Eggers' younger brother, Toph. who you'll remember from what was his book that we all read?
The Circle.
Running with Scissors?
No, that's a gay man.
Oh, sorry. That's David Sedaris.
Yes, that's David
Okay.
Sedaris. No, it's like extremely loud,
Unbearable Lightness of Being.
No, I don't
So
know.
our listeners love this.
Let's not. I mean, not being able to remember the name of the person.
Yeah,
What
just-
do your listeners like? Let's make them happy.
We've been trying to figure it out. They like you.
They do.
Yeah.
You can already
Yeah.
tell.
Oh, 100%.
I have friends that listen to you guys.
And do you hate that?
I love it.
You hate it? You're
I
like,
love
oh,
it.
yeah,
Especially when I'm
so-
featured.
Yeah, now you're excited.
Yeah, now I'm
Yeah.
excited.
We're both very happy for your success.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you just saying that?
No, we're happy.
Brian seems jealous.
I'm not jealous. Why are you pointing me as jealous? I have no agenda here.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm very happy for you.
You found your
Thanks.
thing.
I found my thing. Find your thing and let it kill you,
Yeah.
is what they say.
Do you think you would have gotten an earring had you already gotten success on Instagram?
This is from being a dad.
You got an earring post, baby.
This is a cry for fucking help post fatherhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how does it help you cope? Because I have a lot of my friends in their mid-30s have all of a sudden.
Well, one of our mutual friends.
One of our mutual friends. Another friend of the podcast also got.
I thought about getting an earring too.
Brian has told me.
Brian would earring
no,
mug
don't
the shit out of me.
Do you know how many
though.
comments will just be like, "Oh, nice earring, bro."
How much was that earring?
Yeah, ID on the earring, bro.
It's chrome hearts.
Oh, I will only let you get an earring if you get like a dangly cross.
Oh yeah, like a Justin Bieber church one.
Yeah.
Oh, swaggin'. No,
That-
I could
that'd
not
be
do that.
okay.
That's too much. That's
Yeah.
too much.
You would do both ears.
So you're saying the earring
I would
was,
get one.
was not
the
a
earring was
cry
like
for
to
help.
keep my edge, and then you say what edge?
Yeah.
The earring was to keep my edge when because I didn't want to be like I wanted to be like a cool Northeast LA dad.
That's what you are.
Yeah, but I needed to like solidify it.
You needed people to see you as that.
Are there other dads rocking earrings at the playground?
Yeah, and you give the nod.
What's up?
Players.
What's the playground in? You live in LA.
I live in LA. I live in on the border of Highland Park and Pasadena. Highland Park is like Bushwicky. It's like more recently gentrified than a Silver Lake. But I also live on the border of Pasadena, so I can code switch depending on who I'm hanging out with. So
Take the earring on and off.
I take it's clip on. And then there's a Pasadena park that I don't really like going to because it's all nannies. And then there's more of a Highland Park one, which is like where you'd see like an aging indie rocker from a grizzly bear.
Maybe a Thomas Middleditch sighting somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah,
not a
yeah.
dad.
So what kind of stroller are you rocking these days? Are you
Nuna.
part of the Uppa Baby?
Nuna. There's a Nuna X BMW collab. I'm not kidding, but I don't have it. I wish.
Do you gear out? Are you hoping to be a dadfluencer? Is that the whole goal of this?
It would be cool, I guess. I wonder if my audience even knows I have a kid. I could be coming out as a
Exclusive
father.
Middlebrow drop.
Exclusive Middlebrow drop.
They
yeah.
see you. They don't see you around. All the neighbors that you hate on.
I've like twice have.
Atwater Village, you know.
I've twice, due to childcare limitations, had to bring my daughter on a video mission.
Yeah.
And
I think you should feature her.
For our
It's-
listeners, can you describe what you do?
What I do is it's sort of ethereal. It's really performance art in a way. No, I literally go to a neighborhood. I film a bunch of like B-roll content, and then I start crafting my narrative. And then I go home and I turn them into little. Remember vlogs? Can we still use that term?
Yeah, Casey
You think
Neistat
you're a vlog?
vibes.
Yeah, you're the Casey Neistat.
But there have been times where I've had to. I'm not allowed to feature her in the content, so I have to like film around the stroller and stuff.
Your wife.
These
banned
are
you.
just instances where like I need to be doing childcare, but I also want to make a video.
Okay.
So my poor daughter has to like not only see her father doing one of the most shameful things known to man, but she's being edited. When I went to this like fancy matcha cafe once in Studio City, I had my daughter, and it was so overwhelming to like get footage, but also like care for like a newborn. And I ended up like knocking over like this like ice cream coupe.
The police are gonna be like, so you lost your daughter whilst you were.
Your Honor, I was filming content.
You were zooming in on Courage Bagel's line.
Yeah.
And someone snatched your daughter.
And my poor daughter's gonna have to watch these one day.
It's gonna be traumatic.
So what are the places in LA that like you hate the most? And I'm sure you've already covered it, but like what's in the top two for you?
Generally, for me, my sweet spot of the most generative locales are like a limousine liberal type of place, where like the richest and the wokest. I love the intersection of
So
that.
like community goods.
That's your sweet spot.
That's my sweet spot. That's
Yeah,
where
feasting.
that's where I really go nuts. So like for me, Venice was a good one. I mean, I've had some.
Is Venice lib?
Yeah, Venice is like it's like historically crunchy. But it's been
And a lot of tech people
with,
live
like,
in there.
Snap.
yeah, but like how
Wasn't there the
tech
whole
bros are
Snap
into
wars?
like Snap, like the food.
Snapchat.
Oh, Snapchat, yeah.
Snap food. I don't even know.
Like EBT.
Oh.
But then like the easy targets are like Newport Beach, and that's because that's just like rich and Republican and kind of like MAGA and whatever. It's easy to punch up, kind of.
You ever feel bad for just like spreading negativity in the world, bro?
No.
Fair enough. That's it.
I have felt bad before, like small businesses have like DM'd me and be like, maybe pick on someone your own size.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We want
And
to
then
name any names?
Have you put any out of business?
But I'm like, maybe I'm maybe this is unfair of me.
So you're like Paul Giamatti in Sideways.
Does he do that?
Well, he shits on Merlot, and then Merlot sales just tanked.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And did Alexander Payne have to like...
He had to apologize to Monsieur Merlot.
Where's Merlot based? Is it owned by Louis Vuitton?
It's
LVMH?
Yeah, it's part of the Bernard Arnault family.
Damn, I didn't know that. I wonder if that's even true, though, or was the screenwriter just like talking out of his ass?
No, it's just a preference of a character.
Yeah.
And people took it literally.
Well, I think people don't know anything about wine,
Right.
and it just entered their brain that
They're
Merlot
like,
sucks.
Merlot equals bad.
Yes, and
Damn.
Well, thanks to your videos, I don't know anything about LA, and I'm like, community goods fucking blows.
Well, I think
Maru
you're good.
coffee.
Yeah, I've never done Morrow. I've actually literally never been in Morrow because the line is so...
You've never? I've been more many times.
I know. Remember when you were there, though, and you posted from Courage Bagels, and I was like, it looked really good. And I was like, where is this? And then you wrote, like, lol. And I was like, okay, Dan's gatekeeping. And you're like, no, it's Courage Bagel. I thought you were joking.
Wow.
Well, Dan, whenever he comes to LA, he does, like, a really robust food tour.
I do.
Dan do be
What the fuck
gatekeeping,
else
though.
is there to do in Los Angeles?
I hate when people say, what is there to do? You know when people
No,
are like,
there's
I
good-
grew up in
there's
Ohio.
food.
What is there to do there? What is there to do literally anywhere?
In New York, there are amazing museums.
But
there
it's like, who's
are,
fucking
you
going
can
to a
walk
museum?
Around, normal people.
No,
Def-
no, I
Dan made
agree.
me.
I'm with you.
Who's going to a museum except for like tourists?
people who
I
know
will say,
are-
Dan did make me go
I'm
to
sorry,
the
yes.
ballet this weekend.
I didn't make you go to the ballet.
It was her last
I'm
show.
sorry, I chained you to the mast and forced you to see some
miss
culture.
me with that boring shit.
Yeah, we saw the.
Oh, here we go.
So yes, again, you've lived in. You used to be an East Coast intellectual, and you moved to LA, and they lobotomized you.
They lobotomized me.
And now you know, the exciting
I
thing
got
is
filler.
I guess what to go to the Devil Wears Prada 2 activation.
Wait,
like,
there's a Devil Wears Prada 2 activation?
yeah, that's the culture.
Stanley Tucci's there
in
making
Los Angeles.
cocktails?
So I agree. If that is the extent of the culture, is where you can wait online to get at the photo booth center on Silver Lake.
Which one? There's a couple good ones.
The one on Sunset. That
Oh,
always
yeah, that
has.
one's really long line.
You know what I'm talking about?
The photo booth activation.
Really long line.
Well, there's the Museum of Ice Cream, but you guys have that here too, right?
We
We
do.
got
They
Museum
have a
of
new
Ice Cream.
exhibit out now, actually. It's about
Froyo?
the origins of Rocky Road. It's really interesting, sort of the geopolitical implications.
Sponsored
of-
by Ben & Jerry's?
Sponsored
Shout
by
out.
Van Leeuwen.
Oh.
I'm staying in Williamsburg, and there's like a weird like street memorial to where the first
To Van Leeuwen?
There's a Van Leeuwen bench.
Can someone just comment, like, Van Leeuwen's something sinister about Van
For
Leeuwen?
sure, yeah. I'm waiting
If
for them to
anyone
get
knows
bought
the
by
dirt-
Nestle.
They gotta get bought by
I'm
Nestle.
gonna make myself a little more comfortable.
It's always weird when something that is so like local becomes like a global mid phenomenon. Like do you remember Who Kitchen?
No.
Who Kitchen. You know their chocolate
We all
bars.
aspire to become a global
you know
mid
the-
phenomenon.
Yeah.
Oh, like World Health Organization?
HU. You know HU.
Oh.
Chocolate bars.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That was like a health food restaurant in Union Square where like you would see like Leo and his 13-year-old
That's Leo
model
DiCaprio
girlfriend
for the fans at home.
eating. And it was like whatever. It was all like gluten-free,
Yeah.
whatever. And then they tried to
Wait,
expand.
is that, are you talking about Peace Food?
No, not Peace Food.
Okay.
Who?
You're talking about yoga to the people?
I'm talking about YTV.
We are aging ourselves so much on this
But then they like made this like I think this like vegan dark chocolate, like cashew butter or whatever, and that took off. And then they sold it to Nestle.
Wait,
and
that's owned by Nestle?
now it's owned by Nestle.
So is
So
Blue
I'm-
Bottle.
So I'm paying $10.
No, Blue Bottle sold to Chinese people.
Looking.
Why are you
Looking.
pointing at it?
Oh, because Brian. Because I thought for the Brian because he's Asian. It's because Brian in the previous podcast brought this up.
Anything Asian
definitely
Asian
did.
related, Dan
I
just
was like,
points to me.
I know very little, but I know Brian. You identify as Korean X, right?
Yeah, I'm Korean actor. Oh fuck! I buy who?
You buy who? And
Yeah, it's like $10 a bar. Okay,
Yeah,
fuck.
you buy $10 a
Damn,
bar, and
fuck
the bar
who?
is like
Fuck
3
who?
bites.
Fuck
Fuck
who?
who?
Anyway, it's similar to Van Leeuwen, where it just like it took over, and there feels like there's something VC
Nefarious
and
there.
sinister behind
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there's a lot of VC stuff in Williamsburg. I've been noticing. Like,
Wait, is that so? You're staying in Williamsburg?
I'm
right
staying
now?
in Williamsburg.
Okay.
Why?
Why?
Well, you're shooting content.
I'm
there
shooting
in some
content.
sense.
I'm filming a movie in Williamsburg. So I think the line producer wanted to put me up there. I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you
Um,
staying in Williamsburg?
You're just using your rejected Silver Lake jokes.
I'm staying at the William Vale.
Ooh, okay.
Which people keep reacting that way. It was like cheaper
The
than
William
the other
Vale.
3 gentrified hotels.
And the
It was
White
cheaper than the
Hotel.
Wife.
Yeah.
It was cheaper than the Hoxton wasn't
Hoxton.
available.
You got the Moxie.
What's
a
the
little
one with
further
Le
south.
Crocodile?
The Moxie is the bottom.
Wife
the
Hotel.
wife?
Yeah.
You'll never catch me at a Moxie.
Moxie is
Moxie is bottom of the Bonvoy barrel. I'm not going there. And Bonvoy,
Moxie, Roxy.
I love Bonvoy.
Adam's trying to get his first sponsorship.
Yeah.
I could really.
I
differ-
see.
So that's why you really stayed there? You didn't want to you couldn't take a train to film your little hating content?
I mean that when I make my art, I need to. I'm like method acting.
Yeah.
I have to be in the neighborhood. No, I mean, why not? You know, it's also like, isn't it cheaper than staying in Manhattan? Like the fancy hotels in Williamsburg, I think, are cheaper. The Williamsburg is like it's like was built 10 years ago. There's like these
it's big
faux
2014
wood,
vibes.
big like like Obama
Across the
era.
street from that Pura Vida. You got Pura Vida
Yeah,
there.
the Miami
What are your
ones.
jokes about the Martha P. Johnson Park, huh?
Oh, nothing.
Are you going to have some jokes about that?
No, it's a
Adam?
great third space. Is that's different from Domino Square, right?
Yeah, Domino Park. Domino Square.
Domino Park.
Domino Park is more south. Marsha P. Johnson is like where
She was an incredible. She was a senator. Or what was she?
She was a black trans woman who was involved in the Stonewall
Really?
riots. People say she threw the first brick.
Everyone claims to have thrown the first brick.
Yeah, it's just like the true cross of Christ. It's like how many first
We
bricks
shouldn't
were
get into
there?
this though, given our demographic.
I think this is what people want. People want three straights.
Talking about Bellbird and strangers discourse.
We're about to talk about the Lena Dunham book later.
Okay, so where are you on your Williamsburg journey? Because I feel like you're going there to hate, but it's actually you fit it right in there.
Do I? I
think
feel like it's all like corporate lawyers.
That's my neighborhood. I live in Williamsburg. What are you hating? What are the spots in Williamsburg?
Well, there's a Chanel store,
which we love.
which we love. We
There
stand.
used to be an Hermes store.
Yeah, what happened to the Hermes store?
It's closed now.
I can't imagine there was a huge audience for that, right?
No, there's a huge
And
audience.
There's a
can't you
huge
not
audience for
even
that
get
now.
a Birkin? You can't walk in and ask for a Birkin, right?
No, you need to have a relationship and have to
Is there
have
still a
bought
rough trade
so many other
there?
things.
There's a
No,
Maru.
it's gone.
Oh,
Done.
yeah.
There's a there's a Buck Mason on every corner. It's like Starbucks.
Buck Mason right next to Warby Parker. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So these are some of the these
I
are some-
literally have not been on Williamsburg.
Lalabo's
so fucking long.
VC thing is like is out of control.
Well, you really picked a difficult neighborhood to roast.
I mean, I'm trying to think of some of the other.
Williamsburg. No one's made jokes about Williamsburg.
Yeah, but my
and how it's-
angle, my angle is it's a fresh beat.
Yeah, but you gotta go to cities no one's even.
Dan
even
wants you to
touched.
hate on Sunset Park.
Yeah,
The real niche shit.
Oh, that's like south of Prospect Park.
That would be like
yeah.
hating on.
Go to Inwood. Try to
like-
fucking
Go to the cloisters.
Go to the cloisters.
I've never been there.
Well, I know you hate culture.
No, I have to punch up though, so I can't actually hate on like neighborhoods that aren't.
Are you punching up?
Yeah, I'm
Like I
punching
said,
up.
you walked in with a fresh coat of Paxi and a Walla water bottle.
Oh, Walla, dude, those are like $8 at Target. But the colorway, you can't get this colorway anywhere.
Did they dethrone Stanley as
Yeah.
the kind of?
This is a good
Water
Middlebrow
bottle du
topic for you
jour?
guys. What do you guys think of the term colorway?
I find it very annoying.
Right? Like when
as
did
opposed to just like
color?
colors. Yes.
It's like a thing brands will do to be like, we don't have it in that colorway. And
Yeah.
it literally means color. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I think it's a fashion thing that has now seemingly. I use it to talk about art. Like, do you have that Rothko in a different colorway?
Colorway. I used to talk about clothing. I'll be like, do you have those Rothies in a different colorway? Oh, there's a Rothies in Williamsburg too.
You're the only person I know who stands Rothies.
Rothies. There's a Rothies next to the Viore. So you can go ham in the cloud knit.
That's a 1-2 punch.
In the cloud knit sweatsuit.
I feel like they're going after a guy that doesn't exist anymore.
Rothies or Viore?
Just
the Allbirds store.
Rothies and Viore are both firmly conservative.
So then, I mean, I think they're going after like, there must be plenty of finance bros in Williamsburg too, right?
Yeah.
They love their athleisure.
They love it. What were we talking about?
Nothing.
We're talking about nothing.
I'm talking about nothing.
Did
You
you
talking
guys-
about Adam and I went to the ballet.
Right. How was that?
We
Adam,
saw-
what'd you think of the ballet?
Snooze fest.
Wow.
I will
And
say
it was like a big show. It was like a
it
principal
was
dancer's
Megan
fi-
Fairchild's last show. She's moving to Paris.
No fucking
You didn't
way.
even know. You didn't even realize.
First I heard of her.
This was like LeBron's
And
retirement
then
to
Dan
the Upper East
posted
Side
about it because
gays.
he's like virtue signaling. He's culture vulture. He's culture signaling.
Yeah. I need people to know that I go see the high.
I mean,
too.
look, it was interesting. They bounce around on there. They're on point. but it was
God, you've really been in LA for a
It
while.
was
You just totally
apparently it was a comedy.
Oh, interesting.
it was
Let me
okay.
just say I didn't find it very funny.
Capella.
Yeah, I didn't find it funny at all. Maybe I was missing the
It
humor.
was about a guy who was obsessed with a doll, a puppet.
Oh, that's why they were doing. That's why she was like. I thought it was like a
Adam,
robot.
you just zoned
Oh,
out.
so
You
we're just doing like
the-
a net sort of thing with Leo
yeah,
corrects
yeah,
and
yeah,
okay.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
What's another piece of like Seminole culture?
Not Seminole. Was it good? No, it wasn't very
Bad.
good.
Oh, you're talking about
Adam-
Nanette.
Annette, Adam
Or
Driver,
Nanette.
and
Oh, that was recent, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Adam Driver. He comes up in the book that we all just read.
Oh yeah.
take some strays. But you didn't like the ballet? It's like Cocomelon for adults. You just look at it and it's like nice colors.
And that's, I mean, look, it was fine. I also felt like the time passed easily.
Okay.
It's 3 40-minute acts.
Intermission?
Yeah, 2 intermissions.
2,
which
okay.
I loved.
Yeah, we love that.
We were really up there though,
yeah,
but I
It was
wouldn't have wanted
sold
to pay
out.
anymore. Oh, it was
was-
sold out.
Those are the best seats we can
I mean,
get.
dude,
Dude,
it was Megan
Megan
Fairchild's final
Fairchild's
performance.
Come on,
her
you-
swan
Before she
song.
moves to Paris.
Wait, it was Swan Lake.
No, it was her swan song.
Oh, so who do you? Yeah, okay.
And I told you that at the end, Natalie Portman takes her out back and shoots her in the back of the head. That's what they do.
No, it was fine. I didn't suffer through it. I liked dinner.
Where'd you guys go for dinner?
We went to Parm.
Went to Parm.
Oh.
That has
interesting.
a Murray Hill vibe now.
So you're doing like a high-low thing with the evening.
Yeah, you gotta. You gotta do a little high-low.
We went to Carbone. You know that girl? She's
is
like,
it?
it's just like one of those
Tinx?
like, TikToker. Tinx isn't dating anymore. Did you see? She's done. She's at her wit's end.
Isn't she always done dating?
She's a dating advice columnist.
This is what you instead of actually preaching ballet, you just know the ins and outs of the
Tinx
influencer.
dating
of
life. They
Tinx
should make a
dating.
ballet about that.
Are you friends with Tinx? Can you get her on the pod?
You mean, have I ever been on a hot girl walk? I'm
the Silver Lake
I'm
Reservoir?
not friends with her. I know a lot about her. I can't get her on the pod, but I'd love to go on her pod, Tinx. You know
What is
what
her pod?
Her pod's called. It's like iHeartRadio.
She's like female Jake Shane, right? That's like the the audience for
She's
that
like
podcast.
our age.
Yeah, we're old.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Jake Shane's probably like 28.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
How old is that? Audrey Peters. How old is she?
Who's that? Oh, is that? No, wait. Who's
She's
that?
another one of those.
Oh, a podcaster.
No, TikToker who like got famous and then
This is
had a glow up.
Dan pretending to not know every single detail about Audrey Peters.
I will say now that
Let's
I'm
talk about Miss Dow Jones.
that's Mrs. Dow Jones
Sorry.
to you. She's married to her work.
Married to her. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Famesick.
Oh, okay. Well, no, we'll save that for the end.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to talk to you about the
My health concerns.
You're in LA. What's the LA mayoral election? Is Spencer Pratt going to win?
It's seeming.
I know nothing about this.
I don't really know that much about it either.
good.
All I mean, he only came into my consciousness during the fires because they lost their house in the Palisades.
Oh, so he's right. Is he writing that?
He's been writing that. There was a little bit of drama because it turned out that he'd been living in Santa Barbara with Heidi, his pop star girlfriend, wife. And then people were pissed about that. And then I think he like drove like a Winnebago onto like a burned down lot in the Palisades to be like, I live in LA now. Didn't Eric Adams do something like that with like his brother's like apartment in Brooklyn?
His son's apartment. Yeah, he lived in New Jersey.
Yeah, he couldn't resist New Jersey.
Yeah.
Where was he in?
Do you think he burnt?
Was he in Journal Square?
I don't know where he lived in New Jersey.
don't
He would
know
just take the
exactly.
path to work every day.
like
you think?
Yeah, he took the path.
Yeah, he's a man of the people.
Definitely, for sure. Do you think did Spencer Pratt burn down his own house so he could have a
With the insurance
a
money.
raison d'etre to run for
No,
mayor?
I mean, so basically he was doing something crazy. This I do remember, which was that during the fires, so as I mentioned, his wife makes like shitty pop music. And so during the fires, when they needed money, instead of doing like a GoFundMe, he was asking people to stream her songs on, on Spotify to give them more money.
That seems worse. That's sadder.
Wait, do we know who he's up against? Can Karen Bass go again?
Yeah, Karen Bass and
Nithya.
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 She's
Yeah.
she's like the Zoran. Is that the
She's
idea?
the Zoran, yeah, but I would say she's a little less charismatic.
And Karen Bass, everyone, she like fucked
We're
up
mad at her
post-fires.
because she was like at like an inauguration in like Mauritius during the fires that she got invited to.
Yeah, I mean, LA loves a reality star.
Yeah, we do. I mean,
So-
look, he wouldn't be the first politician. I mean, we kind of have a story. We've got a storied history of entertainment people becoming politicians.
So is this whole like you being a professional hater of LA? Is this Are you gonna make him run for politics like 8 years down the line?
Yeah.
You probably
This
could
is
on your
path.
platform.
You
This
know
is
what
your
I'm
path.
hating on? Bad policy.
What if Spencer Pratt asked you to be in
So
one of his
the
videos?
New York Times messaged me. This was like early on, so it was really exciting. The New York Times called me or messaged me or whatever and was like, so LA's had a rough year between the fires and ice.
Yeah. And Hollywood disappearing.
Hollywood disappearing.
Yeah. And they're like, why are you adding to the fire? Why are
was
you
the-
burning it down even more with
And-
your negativity?
Well, kind of. She was like, I love your videos and you're a voice of the people.
Wait, are you doing a bit right now?
No.
Oh, okay. Actually.
She was an LA correspondent for the New York Times.
Okay.
I find all
The New
voices
York
of the people
Times.
went to Wesleyan.
I'm Michael Barbaro. Can we talk about Michael Barbaro?
Can we talk about the Wesleyan Mafia?
Dude, we're actually not at liberty too.
Eclectic Society.
Eclectic
Gotcha.
Society.
Yeah.
Have you had any Wesleyan alums on the pod? Kind of crazy if not.
Have we had any Wesleyan? We had Avery Truffleman.
What the fuck are we doing? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Thank
yeah, you
God.
had-
Thank God.
You had Avery.
Yeah,
It's a bad look.
Otherwise, I'm sure others who
haven't even named themselves.
Yeah, with that soundtrack track star dude.
Have you had Jack Coyne on?
No.
Oh yeah. And you
What's
haven't
going
had
on there?
I don't know. He's
At Wesleyan.
Oh, at Wesleyan?
Yeah.
There's something in the water. It started with MGMT, and then we moved on to my personal favorite, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you guys want to forget about
Power
that.
Bottom?
Was she also?
Power Bottom is like two non-binary,
Were they the ones that got
Queens.
and
canceled?
then they got canceled. Maybe it was
For what?
That's more like a for being with sex pest.
Ah, okay.
That's more of Vassar. I think they went to Vassar.
They went to Vassar.
More of a
Don't
Vassar type beat.
besmirch the good name.
We have a couple. We have a couple besmirched ones. Joss Whedon, he was sort of canceled, right? Is there any way
Joss-
you can like look this stuff up?
No, we don't
We
look
don't look
stuff
that-
up on
we
our
don't look stuff
podcast.
up.
Sorry, it's like trivia over here.
Yeah, we just let our commenters eviscerate us. Like Brancusi was Romanian, you fucking idiot.
Do you have a really fired up fan base?
They're just as pretentious as we are. So
They're like the
let us
people who
hear it.
like write into the New Yorker and they're like, actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all Ronan Farrow.
So who was the most famous person who slid into your DMs in the last month?
They have to have slid into mine, right? There's a response.
Yeah, Dua
count.
Lipa doesn't count.
Oh, are you an active like? You'll reach out.
I have in the past.
To who?
Are
to
you
peop-
are you someone who reaches out?
I would
Brian,
never do
I've-
that's fucking insane.
I've literally heard the two of you have this conversation before. It's F for F.
No, I think I think I wait for them to respond to a story.
So did Ella respond first?
I think she respond to a story and then it's okay.
I reached out to Adam Scott after I saw Hokum. He follows me.
Okay.
And
swag.
he said, and I said, hey, I really loved Hokum, best movie of the year. And he wrote,
Teacher's pet.
thanks, man. I love your videos. And you could argue that they're sort of equal works of of art.
Way more people saw your videos than saw Hokum.
Wait, is Hokum the podcasting one?
No,
never
it's
mind.
it's like Gaelic folklore.
That's not my bag. I'm sorry.
Did you actually see it?
Yeah, I saw. I saw because we
You just saw an ad for it like on La Brea.
Dude, the ad looked
And you're
incredible.
like, well, now I have a reason to message.
Look. We had a babysitter. Devil Wears Prada 2 was sold out at Alamo Draft House. We made a game time decision and we loved
I
it.
hope you and Adam Scott, A-list celebrity Adam
Do you think
Scott.
do you think he's like a precursor to my sort of wry sensibility? Do you think I owe some of my personality to him?
No, he's your Jewier.
You're
Oh, right.
You're more charismatic than him too.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Adam Scott, I think, is like
Who's the Dilbert
he's so curious.
Scott Adams.
to me.
Yeah.
He died.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like a right wing grifter.
But they're
before
sort of
he died.
palindromic in a sense.
He became like crazy MAGA,
Oh yeah, and then died?
and then he died. I think probably because he like refused to take certain
Medicines.
medicine. 'cause
Oh, like
he's-
vaccines and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He did his own research.
he did his own research.
Yeah.
And he
gotta
gave us
do-
he gave us Dilbert, which
He gave
is,
us Dilbert. have we like revisionist history that and been like it wasn't that good? He like hated work, or he was always at work.
Mondays. He hated Mondays.
No, that was Garfield.
Seems like he hated life because he died.
You know, Garfield's on like a GLP-1 now and doesn't want lasagna. If you're keeping
Jesus, save it for your fucking Fallon monologue joke application.
Okay.
You told me a little GLP-1 story at
How-
the wedding.
Have you? You're on GLP-1s?
I live in Los Angeles.
Adam, you look great.
I live in Los
Adam, you don't
Angeles.
need that.
But no, you said it was bad.
The GLP-1.
Yeah.
It didn't go well for me.
Why did you Why did you
When
take?
people say why, it's like incredible to me. No, truly, one of my friends was like, "Why did you take it?" He's naturally thin, and I was like, "I don't know, man. I was just feeling random. I was curious."
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So you're fat. You're a fat guy.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, it was to achieve the thing that we've all been socialized to want since birth. Honestly, I took it for my grandma and mom. I think.
But I'm saying you don't have like pre-diabetes, or there's not.
No, I suffer from fatness.
I think you look great.
Yeah.
I don't think you're fat.
Well, so I took it. This was before like you could get it readily. It was like
this pre or post earring?
this. I don't know. Actually,
I'm just trying to get the time. I'm just trying to get the time.
I can't lose the weight. I might as well glow.
I had a camp counselor once who said that to me. Her teeth were really white, and I was like, "Wow, your teeth are so white." And she was like, "Well," I was like, "How could I do something to make myself feel better about myself that's not losing weight?" And so she got her teeth whitened.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful. I took the.
I don't think we should ask people to take up less space in this world.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
That's just what I think.
So we cleared the air. That is why you went on GLP-1.
Yeah, for fun.
Okay. You're feeling LOL random.
Yeah, I was feeling awkward sauce.
Yeah.
Went to my doctor. Actually, I didn't go to my doctor. That's part of the problem.
Wait, what?
Well, I did it online. I went to like an Instagram doctor.
So it's just like a telehealth thing.
Yeah, they send you get a targeted story ad, and it's like hate yourself, and you're like, and
the telehealth is insane.
Yeah.
I wanted to get Adderall, and the person was like,
our medical system is incredible,
dude. And she was like, well, like there's Vyvanse, there's Ritalin, there's Adderall, there's Concerta. Which one do you want? You're supposed to tell me. I don't know.
Well,
No, that's why you have the commercials, so you're well informed, Brian.
yeah. For instance, I saw that Serena Williams was on Roe, and so I
shout out Alexis Ohanian. Her husband is an investor in Roe.
Oh, he is.
She's double dipping, baby.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's pretty
that
swag.
should be disclosed.
Only in America,
I feel like
baby.
that should be disclosed.
No, I
100%
think I did
disclosed.
get not to blow up their spot, but I did get Henry meds. It's not their fault.
Get Henry.
Get Henry was called. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that like a offshoot of Harry Razors?
No.
Okay, so
Yeah, they were selling it was called like Fozempic, I think, or something.
Okay. That sounds good.
Gave
Get
them a-
Henry.
Get Henry.
You got this at Skid Row in a
It was
back
like
alley.
it was
at
like
Skid Row.
hymns. It was like hymns.
Okay.
You know about hymns?
We're familiar.
Okay.
I mean,
So is this branded?
I don't have
is
ED
this
or
targeted
balding,
towards
but-
men though? Get Henry.
It was compounded.
I
So-
don't think the esoteric baddies are saying like I'm getting my GLP from Get Henry.
No, there's like 3,000 of them. It doesn't matter which one you do.
okay.
But I think that this was back when the medication was not in stock. So
Okay. It wasn't easy to get.
It wasn't easy to get.
Yeah.
You could get it from your physician, but it would be like back ordered through Novo Nordisk.
It was like a busy award season for Mindy.
And you had
it
to
was
be
tough.
first. Yeah,
and
Mindy
I think
took
if
it
you
all.
were like truly a billionaire, you could find access to it, but otherwise you could pay to get the compounded version. But there's this thing that happens in our beautiful nation when a drug is unavailable, the FDA lets these compounding pharmacies create molecularly identical versions, and they're not FDA approved.
Yeah,
but
like the peptides coming out of
The
China.
peptides.
So in this
yeah.
period of your life, you were empathizing with Martin
Well,
Shkreli.
What do you mean, just that period? That's sort of been a lifelong theme for me. Is he in prison?
No, he's out.
He's out, baby.
He's out.
Hell yeah,
baby.
we should have him on the pod.
I would love to have Martin Shkreli on the pod.
You could play us that Wu-Tang album.
So then it comes in the mail. I'm out of town. You know it needs to be on ice, famously.
Yeah, like Patron.
So my mother-in-law threw it away. She didn't know what it was. So my
She's good. She maybe actually she understood
she was
something.
being body positive.
Yeah, she's
My
being body
self-
positive. She's like, you don't need to do
My
that.
self-hating raccoon ass dug it out of the garbage and injected it into my veins, quite
Okay,
literally.
so it was sitting in the California sun.
It was cooking,
Yeah.
as they say. I'd been on it a couple times, and then this time, eventually, my stomach was hurting so bad. It's
working.
It was a little, yeah. That's how it works. It's magic. No, I mean, my experience was, it was a bit of a Faustian bargain, if you will. I got what I wanted, but
What kind of brain?
your audience knows about these.
A fattian?
A fast stop, dude. So I got what I wanted, but I had to pay the ultimate price.
Okay.
It's like the monkey's paw. Did you ever read that?
No, I did. Apparently, that's what Obsession is.
Obsession with Curry Baker, directed by Curry Baker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that, but I just saw a tweet that was like, "This is Sex in the City from Big's perspective."
I thought the funniest thing that I read about that is that he said he was inspired by the Simpsons episode about Monkey's Paw. which means he didn't realize that it's a very famous short story.
Yeah.
He only knows about it
From The Simpsons.
From The Simpsons. And then I was about to be very judgy, and I was like, no, I think that's how I actually learned about a lot of stuff.
Any of us
Planet
millennials.
of the Apes. Yeah.
Do you remember how many times I hear like an old tune from like the Music Man, and I'll be like, oh, from Family Guy.
Yeah.
Stewie performed that.
Yeah. Shapoopy.
Shapoopy.
Yeah.
No, so I can relate to that for sure.
Yeah.
So I take the drugs, and the drugs are working. And then you know that sound?
Mm-hmm.
And then my stomach starts hurting. I don't stop. Lose a bunch of weight. Eventually go to the ER with...
Swag.
Wait, why did you... What made
My
you
stomach was just hurting so badly.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, my daughter was 3 weeks old. So my wife was like, dude, if your stomach...
You're like, Daddy has a glow up, honey, okay?
Well,
Shit
she lives
to
in
do.
LA, so she knows how it be.
Yeah, she knows. She's
And she had just gained a pound, so...
Yeah.
I go to the ER.
And you together had a family
we
weight
have to be at
limit.
homeostasis.
You have to be at 300 altogether.
all in.
Have you met couples who are like that?
No.
Oh, I've met couples who are like, our family weight has to be like
Do you guys-
300.
Do you guys
What?
weigh less than you make?
Do I weigh less than I make?
No.
Because that's kind of goals. Brian might.
Yeah. No, I don't. Because I'd just be making too damn much, bro. It's tough. Yeah.
So anyway, then I had acute pancreatitis.
Was it because you
So
didn't
here's the
handle it
thing.
correctly?
I had guilty conscience, and I went in there and I was like, I took Instagram Ozempic, like this is my fault.
Yeah.
And I actually
You had
think
a
I
back alley
did myself
abortion.
a disservice. Because not without getting too specific, when you lose a lot of weight, you can get gallstones. And
Okay.
then gallstones cause pancreatitis. So it's unclear whether this was like an intermediary step and that it wasn't exactly the Ozempic, but rather the gallstones. So then I got my gallbladder out. No,
Do you need that for stuff?
no, it's vestigial.
Oh,
Keep that in there.
I will. So,
Dude, evolution deep cut.
and you didn't go back.
Well, sorry, the gallbladder came out like a year later. In that interim year, I was like in and out of the ER, Lena Dunham style, like 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
And that
I'm glad
first,
I didn't know anything about
that
this.
first day was the
It's
worst.
because you're a horrible texter.
That first day was the worst, and it was 7 nights. So I went in when my daughter was 3 weeks old, and I came out when she was 4 weeks old. I missed 25% of her life. She's currently working that out in therapy.
Yeah, that and the fact that you're in cha-cha matcha filming content.
Yeah, that she's B-roll.
You lock her in the bathroom.
Where it's really air conditioned, by the way. Yeah. So then it took them a while to figure it out. You have to be your own advocate, just like you, Brian. You have to be your own advocate. Do you want Ritalin? Do you want Vyvanse?
It's fucked.
Which one did you end up getting? HIPAA.
Ritalin.
Nice. It's a
And
classic.
then I went on Reddit and everyone's like, that's the worst one. I immediately regretted it.
Is it helping?
I only took it one time and then I stopped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like your personality. I want you to be you on this podcast.
Oh, thanks, Dan. So
Then you
I'm glad
can't-
you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're alive.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
Fuck.
It's very scary.
So we don't stand GLP-1s anymore.
I mean,
you're
look,
gonna
would you
do
go
it
back?
again.
was it a horrible experience? Yeah. Do I wish I could still be on them? Yeah. Because
Did you look amazing? Not that you don't look amazing.
Well,
now.
it was.
You look
it
actually
was-
even better.
It was
now,
all
sorry.
in preparation for my wedding.
Oh.
So I was so skinny at my wedding, which
So
actually
you're fucking snatched.
Well,
in
So
those
the
photos.
wedding photos are.
exactly.
They're hidden.
Honestly, all that matters.
Not really though, because I have to pass by them every day, being like skinniest day of my life.
Yeah. And actually, now you're seen by millions.
I'm perceived.
Yeah, you're seen and perceived. You're
Do
making
you feel
content.
the pressure to dress better now that people are like, yo, I love your shit?
Not really, because I don't think I have like. It's not like you guys. You know what I mean? Like my audience are like they're not into fashion.
Whenever I hate on shit, you always like, oh, you're just fucking you're
Jealous.
ugly and jealous
Yeah.
and sad, and let's see your place. Do
Well,
you,
for like Newport Beach, people will be like, okay, like K word, you just wish you could afford to live here.
how do they know you're Jewish?
Beats me.
How have they figured it out?
I don't know. Someone must.
You could say kike on this podcast.
Really?
Why wouldn't you?
What?
It's your word.
We are kikiing. Yeah. So that's my GLP-1 story. I do wish I could still be on it. And I maybe could one day, but I'm
You
scared.
should get the.
You're just not ready to
not get the
I
off-brand.
don't want to get my feelings hurt again. Yeah. Well, apparently Mounjaro is better.
I've heard that too. I
It's
actually
okay, just
know.
wait for Retta. Just wait for Retta True Tide. to
I know
hit the
someone
market.
else.
Parks and Rec?
I know someone else who tried Ozempic and they got really sick, and then they tried Mounjaro
And it changed their life.
and then they're snatched.
They
now.
got promoted.
Yeah, they got promoted.
Interesting. Yeah, my
Is
sister
this you soft launching your journey with Moonjaro?
No.
Kilimanjaro.
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 So
Kilimanjaro
you
with-
teased out our little Middlebrow book club review this week.
Yeah.
So when
that's
when you had your stints in the ER, and when you read Famesick by Lena Dunham, did you see yourself in her story, in her journey?
Yeah, I mean, my wife actually read it first and was like, I think you'll really resonate with some of her chronic illness stuff. And then I read it and I was like, this bitch.
She's still stealing your thunder.
Well, I was just kind of, yeah. I mean, I feel like she does a good job at like, she's like, seems to be like very aware of like what other people might say, you know, where she's like talking about like Jenny Connor and being like, and I know they just viewed me as this like endless train wreck who's constantly seeking pity and da 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 da, which I don't think I was necessarily, but I mean, it does suck to just be sick for a long period of time whenever, because, you know, it's like people just want you. Next time
But
you
you
see
had the
some,
decency to not push it all into your
tweet about it.
Yeah, and like
No, I mean, I
destroy
definitely-
all your group chats with your pain and suffering.
I mean, I definitely put a lot of emotional labor on Jack Antonoff during mine.
Wait, but before we go on, disclaimer to whoever's listening: you are about to hear three straight men discuss the Lena Dunham memoir. If that's not your bag, and
Or if it's your kink.
yeah, if it's your kink, listen. If it's not your bag and you take umbrage at what might be said, just don't listen. Just that's it. Go away. This will be the end of the
Or
podcast for
comment below.
and we understand. We understand that the optics are bad. We are three men who did the work, and so
Yeah.
we're gonna talk. We want credit for it, and so we're gonna.
But
talk
if you haven't
about
read it and if you've seen HBO Girls, I think you should keep listening.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Wait, no spoiler alert, maybe, right?
There's
Dan
not
doesn't
really
give
that
a
much
fuck
to-
about spoiler alerts.
What can you spoil in this book?
Yeah, it's true.
It's kind of all out there.
Yeah, it's
She
all
did
out there.
omit the when she
She didn't omit it. She just referred to it by a date, like October 7th.
the big bag.
Yeah.
And then she didn't talk about how that was that weird thing she did with OBJ.
Oh yeah, she omitted a few. Yes, it was interesting that she definitely included bad things other people did. She omitted a few things that she did, like when she said that Odom Beckham Jr. at the Met Gala was like
stared at her like a piece of meat or something.
like she was nothing, like a dog. Or,
Yeah.
And then she also omitted when she kind of said that she like wished she had had an abortion to more understand the female experience.
Yeah. Neither of those. I mean, when you see a celebrity make a gaffe like that, I don't know about you guys, but I'm just like, I would do that. That would happen to me. If everything I was saying was being reported, that would happen to me like 5 times a week.
I mean, it happens on this podcast.
I think
all the
she
time.
likes touching the stove. I
Yeah.
think she likes to stir up trouble for herself a little
Or
bit.
or she's very good at it.
I mean,
She's great at it.
she came back
She's
with
also
like
a great writer.
She's such
tell
a
you
good
that.
writer.
she's a great writer.
She's such a good writer.
Yeah.
Hear that?
It is enjoyable to
3 cishet men saying that Lena's a good writer.
She's a great writer.
It makes
Yeah.
it fun to read. I will say the first half much more fun to read than the second half, which is just like a little life, a little bit.
It's giving a Hanya Yanagihara vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a David Cronenberg film.
For me, it called to question like just the concept of memoirs in general. How would her memory be so good? Is this just fabricated? A lot of
I'm-
details. How do you remember?
She said she maybe had a diary of the things that
Like,
she
how
was
do you
going.
remember? Like, if you were tasked to write your version of Famesick,
No, and the weirdest thing is my excuse. I feel like I have a horrible memory, and I think it's because I've been prescribed benzos for like 10 years.
wait, what?
I've been like on like either Xanax or Klonopin, and I'm
Okay.
always like, oh, it's fucked with my memory. That's why I don't like remember things that happened to
Wow.
you. But such was not the case for Dame Lena Dunham,
Whoa, interesting.
who wrote about her Klonopin addiction like with detail.
And with every word that Bruce Springsteen said to her at a table.
That was crazy, right?
yes, she remembered it exactly.
Yeah.
Well, also she, unlike us, from the time she was 22, had every single thing she did like written about.
Scrutinized.
Yeah.
So she could just go to like Gawker's archives and or whatever blog was shitting on her at the time, and she can see exactly when different things happened, what she was wearing, and that maybe
I think she
triggered.
did. I think she Googled herself a lot as research, right? And
Yeah,
then like the
seems-
emotion.
that was a crazy time, by the way. I felt bad for her.
I
Like the
felt
whole
so, dude,
when
she
Gawker was
really,
a thing, every article was just like we're gonna be fucking catty bitches about this person,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
gonna go viral. Baby.
Yeah, this 23-year-old who like did not ask for this at all is now we're going to scrutinize her. Like when they asked for her unretouched photos of her Vogue cover shoot, I was like, ugh, Jesus
And
Christ.
it's literally like fucking Perez Hilton.
And this was Jezebel, which was supposedly the feminist,
feminist
one.
media
yeah.
company of Gawker.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
quite a time. Maybe Peter Thiel did us a favor by destroying them. I don't know.
Didn't Gawker? Oh wait, sorry. No, did Gawker do something bad, or did Hulk Hogan get Gawker?
Yeah, Gawker released the sex tape of Hulk Hogan that they got, and because they had previously outed Peter Thiel funded the lawsuit that Hulk Hogan filed against Gawker.
Who was Hulk in, or was Brooke? Who was in the sex tape?
No, Hulk had
Mistress.
had an affair with his friend Bubba the Love Sponge's
You can't call that a
wife.
mistress.
He had an affair with Bubba the Love Sponge's wife, and Gawker released
Outed
it or
him.
outed it.
And then Hulk and Peter Thiel teamed up to sue them.
Yeah, they did the WWE.
Is that the first time they collabed?
Peter Thiel would be he should come out in WWE
that
as a
absolute
villain.
queen. Yeah, isn't he German?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, South African. I think they're all South African.
Oh, interesting.
Him and like Elon
Musk.
and
Oh yeah.
Wait, Peter Thiel's South African?
I'm pretty sure he's South
Oh,
African.
okay, so
and
PayPal
also,
Mafia, baby.
what's his name? The all-in guy.
Jason Calcanis?
No,
All in.
the crypto one, the Jew one.
Mel Robbins.
David Sachs, maybe.
Yeah.
Let them.
David Sachs is. David Sachs is also South. They're like we've been overtaken by an oligarchy of horrible South Africans.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Lena.
Back to Lena. Her parents seem incredible too. Was my other main takeaway. They're like so measured, and they don't fall for all that Hollywood bullshit.
I think her parents are to blame.
Well,
Oh,
in a-
I think they're
in an existential sense, maybe.
I think their parenting style
of my daughter can do no wrong.
can do no wrong, and like treating her like a little
Princess?
baby princess.
we're pro spanking on the Middlebrow podcast.
Just like really, there were seemingly no rules
In their house.
for young Lena Dunham, which is great for creating an artist.
Right.
But for a well-adjusted human being
Yeah.
out in the world, I don't know.
She could have used a little more tough love.
Here's how I felt after reading this. I wanted a memoir written by all the people she writes about,
Right.
hearing their version of everything.
Right.
Because I do not know anyone who has had this many falling outs
Yeah.
with people. And the book is just littered with the bodies of people she had
It's tough
really
though, because she's
intense
just so self-aware that I like believe her. 'Cause she's like with everything, she's like caveating. She's like, and here's how I was insufferable in this context. And then she tells you that, and then she tells you what happened, and then you're like, all right, I kind of side with Lena. I guess. Actually, I don't side with anyone. I'm just like, oh yeah, like for Jenny Connor and Jack Antonoff, I'm like, that must have been really hard for you guys too. I probably would have done the same thing.
Give me the Adam Driver memoir.
Yeah.
Baby Driver.
I don't know, the Adam stuff that he like threw a chair. Jenny Connors really is. She's the
Well, I mean, she
co-creator
comes
of
out
Girls.
looking terrible in this book.
Yeah.
But you know what? In her final comment that she says to her in therapy of like, don't write about this, it kind of serves as like the thematic apex of the whole book. Because she like drops that at the end, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, this was like why this memoir took 12 years.
Right.
So in Jenny being like, please don't write about this right now, it was kind of like the whole like thrust of the book. Because it was, I don't know, it was like, I mean, she was also the star of it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it seems like she has a very hard time with boundaries
Yeah.
in every single relationship. That she, like, you just see that, I mean, also to be fair to her, she was like 23, but when she had this huge opportunity, but the way, like, I feel like Jenny Connors, HBO is like, okay, you need like a mom to take care. Like, we're not just going to give a show to a 23-year-old. And she viewed it as like best friends, mom were like getting
Right.
intertwined. And to me, Jenny was just like, who knows really what the friendship was like, but she was like, okay, there is like, you need a therapist or your mom.
Right.
Actually, not like you're putting too much on our relationship. And like when she had that group chat with all these celebrities that they all like slowly left one by one because she was just like trauma dumping. I don't know. I just like, you just slowly notice patterns by the end of the book. They're like, Okay, yeah, you're extremely talented, and you seem like a very intense person to be friends with.
I mean, I am, and I always have been a Lena apologist. We exist.
Girls is one of the
Same.
best
I love
shows of
HBO
the
Girls.
21st century.
But I did find none of that really bothered me necessarily. Embarrassingly enough, the parts that triggered me the most are just when she's just like, yeah, and then like this network was trying to pay me all this money to write a movie, and I was just like, not now. And I just read that, and I was like, fucking A. So jealous.
I'm with you too, especially in the like early aughts of her career.
Yeah.
Where she's like, I didn't know anyone in Hollywood, but so my mom called one of her exes.
Yeah, who was the head of, I think, CAA or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
UTA.
And like I didn't have money, and my mom just called like a few people and raised a huge amount of money so we could make a movie.
She has, what do you call like generational wealth, but it's like generational like coolness or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what
I don't
mean?
think she's a nepo baby.
She's like
because her
generational clout or something.
parents aren't.
I mean, if my parents were even remotely as cool as her, I would have had a huge leg up too.
Yeah,
You know,
she seems very resistant to any sort of like nepo baby accusations.
right? Which I think is fair.
I mean, she definitely has.
What did Jemima
privilege.
Kirk's dad do? He's like the manager of like Motley
He was like a
Crue.
drummer, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
She was the least nepo of the three of them.
right, Zosha.
Yeah, but like, she did go to St. Anne's.
Right.
She did go to
One
Oberlin.
of my favorite private high schools in New York City.
Same.
An iconic
Right
one.
here, brother.
Yeah.
And then I'll put Friends Seminary second, but St. Anne's up top.
What about Ethical Culture Fieldston School?
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Oh,
too.
having gone to Wesleyan.
Say
that's-
its name.
That's Wesleyan 2.0.
Its God-given name.
That's all the.
That's the Fieldston to Wesleyan pipeline is strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember freshman year, I was like, how do you guys all know each other? And they were like, well, from the Ethical Culture Fieldston School.
I got an inside scoop. It's they refer to it as ethical now.
Really?
Just ethical.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Drop the
Dropped it the
Culture Fieldston School. It's cleaner that way. Yeah.
You were triggered by the
the
rags
Hollywood,
to riches
the
Hollywood
workers.
life. She just like it did seem like all of Hollywood opened to her.
No, I wasn't triggered by it. I mean, I love HBO Girls, so that the first half of it was far more entertaining to me, and I liked the little like cameos and Easter eggs that she left.
I mean, she has some incredible. She'll be like, then they wanted to do a pilot screening, and I couldn't think of anyone to invite, so I just invited my parents and Noah Baumbach. And I'm like, for sure, I would have just invited my parents and Noah Baumbach too.
Yeah. I mean, the book is very like the title is Famesick, and it really is divided into like fame first half,
Oh,
like sick
Well, I didn't even think about that.
second half,
Damn, that's cool.
and
Do you think
yeah.
she's thought about that?
and she's sick from fame, and I think it works on many levels.
Yeah.
She's a great writer, but yeah, the second half is like really intense and brutal, and she seems to have really gone through the ringer,
Gone through the gauntlet.
and, you know, like had every, and there's also like a Kafka-esque like nightmare run through the medical system,
Right.
Which
I mean, she was like she woke up and she was like a beetle or something.
yes, she was a beetle. She woke up. I mean, honestly,
She had
in
that.
terms of her outer body experiences, but
Yeah. I think when she wrote it, I think she was like, I hope the three guys in Dime Square
yeah, she wrote it for us.
perceive. Are we in Dime Square?
We
Dime
are
Square.
in Dime Square.
Are you ever really in Dime Square though, or is it more of like it's more of an attitude?
Dime Square is wherever you are.
Okay.
Wherever the How Long Gone podcast is being recorded is Dime
I think
Square.
I think they moved back to New York, so you guys are gonna have to fucking. There ain't enough room in this town for the both of yous.
After reading this book, does it give you more or less of an appreciation for her oeuvre?
Nice.
I mean, her oeuvre is just one thing, really.
Oh, shots fired.
Too much.
I'm not a huge fan of too much. I am the fact that she was this sick and ill, and going through all that shit while she was making a credible show. Yeah, that's very impressive.
I mean, it does just like you have this opportunity that everyone like day in and day out is like, you're so lucky to be this young and doing it, and then you get sick. I mean, it's like, think about like when I get sick at my stupid job, I have so much guilt about not going in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like the pressure is insane.
I mean, I'm going through it right now.
Yeah, because you're sick and you're at work.
And you're here. You're doing
Yeah,
the podcast.
How many
like,
sick
every day
days do you
people are
get
like-
on Middlebrow?
That's the same as writing, directing, and starring in.
Well, you're kind of Lena Dunhaming this podcast.
That's kind of true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, you're Jenny.
I'm Jenny.
Wait, I would rather be Jenny. You be Lena Dunham.
Well, there's a part in the book where she's like, her dad's like, you're the golden goose. And she's like, aw, thank you. And he's like, no, They only care about the golden goose because she can lay an egg.
Yeah.
Golden egg.
And then
Her dad truly seems like the perfect TV dad.
Carol?
Carol.
They don't
Carol
name him
Dunham.
Carol anymore.
His art is fucked up.
It's a lot of like clit.
It's like, yeah.
Buttholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like his work,
I don't know his oeuvre.
but it's
His oeuvre.
What did you make of her? She likes to take in very injured animals and weird.
She kind of glossed over the Lambie drama. Remember Lambie?
Yeah, she killed the
Want to
dog.
feel old? I mean, I'm sure it was all fucking like oversaturated media bullshit, but she should have at least acknowledged it.
This is why I'm like a little mistrustful of
Yeah.
her presentations of things.
Right.
And like, because she seems to keep getting into these like
situations. But who
situations.
among us doesn't have a pattern, you know?
where we take in hedgehogs.
I mean-
and now she's raising pigs and rabbits.
Yeah.
It
But,
just,
you know, we have patterns in our relationships, and my mental health certainly has a pattern, you know?
Yeah.
So if you ever looked through your like old, I don't know if you guys keep diaries, but like your old notes or like however you would keep track of time or keep track of your thoughts, because I find shit from like 11 years ago and I'm like, oh my God, it's the same.
I have not
This
grown
is the
at all.
same. Yeah, this is, it's the same general problem, but with like different.
you have a diary?
And your
I
diary
have
just
like
says
my notes app is kind of a dark, like when things get bad, I go to the, if I go to the notes app, that's how you know it's a bad
and you're
time.
like, this year I'm going to get 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
All I have is my
Instagram.
joke notebooks.
Oh yeah.
And I have years of those, but I don't know if those reveal much.
About your inner life.
Yeah. Maybe in kind of like some Freudian way.
Yeah.
What about your joke? Old.
I mean, I took like a 9-year break from stand-up.
Are you back?
I'm back.
Wow.
I'm
You're
taking
back?
a class.
You're taking a
Yeah,
class?
actually?
Yeah.
You're taking a class?
Yeah.
You
I
don't
finished it actually.
You don't need a class.
What? Why do you need a class?
People always say that for the structure, for the community.
You were doing open mics
No one-
in New York. When
I love it. It's
no
been
one
great.
good has ever come out of
I have
class.
so much good material from it that I wouldn't have written on my own. And it's called standupcomedyclass.com. Not kidding.
That's crazy.
Oh no. Well, there's like
That's for people who like want to get better at public speaking.
you mean like lawyers?
Yeah, lawyers who like do Zog sports.
Wait, what happened with Zog?
I don't know.
It's kind of in conversation with meetup.com.
You're just describing like well-adjusted, happy people.
Literally.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lawyers
but
who do
Adam,
Zog sports. I'm like, yeah,
No,
my
that's
dream
good.
life.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying
What I would
that's
want
who
more
a
than anything
stand-up
else.
class is for, not for someone who is.
Well, I
want to
be around well-adjusted people by
That's how you
proximity.
get funny.
That's true. They don't really. I
You
mean,
have to be with active shooters at 2 a.m. in Astoria. That's how you get funny.
But you know how to write jokes. You posted a hilarious story today, which, by the way, I've thought about all the time.
Joe and the Juice?
Joe and the Juice, like fucking A-frame placards that they put out.
what's
going on with that?
What is going on with that? You guys
What was
have
your
the
story? I
well, it
missed
was
your
just
story.
I've seen a couple of their placards around town this week when I've been in New York, and it's a lot of like my coffee needs coffee. Which what does that mean, by the way? Coffee can't drink coffee.
It's a coffee all the way down.
It begs the question. It pretty much never begs the question.
It's like be your best self and come chill inside.
Although
If the AC's on.
some people did like the one that was like, why do they call them iPhone chargers and not apple juice? And I was like, someone else was like, hey, so they're actually Danish. And I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I mean,
with
Joe and
that.
the Juice is huge in Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
It is weird.
So is design.
because
Design is big in Copenhagen,
it's quite mediocre. Joe, I mean,
What
to
do
me,
they sell
it's
there?
like
Is
it is
Joe
the
coffee?
VOE.
Or is it a
Yeah,
man?
Yeah, Joe.
Well, it's just like hot guys work there too.
Oh, do they? Joe.
Joe
I
is
could be
coffee.
making that
And they
up.
sell
Joe is
coffee and juice.
I didn't realize that. I thought
Yeah.
it was a guy named Joe and his juice.
But I think they've personified him in
Like
this
Mr. Clean.
faceless man in a
like and one.
in a cap. Yes, he's like the and one. Exactly.
Remember those? There was like, there goes the neighborhood. No fear. Was that the brand?
Yeah,
But I wanted that more than anything.
I wore
I
that.
own
and
no
I didn't-
and one, and I wish I.
Well, because you're from the Upper East Side, not in a rich way. In a
yeah, this
public
is Dan
school
we're
way.
talking about, not me.
First Avenue. First Avenue.
First Avenue. I think they call it Yorkville. or is that a slur?
Yorkville. No, it's Yorkville.
Yeah.
This is a difference.
So what's the cutoff east of Lex?
East of Lex? See, you know.
Yeah.
Wow,
You should
this
make
guy-
merch.
I feel vindicated because I went to the same middle school as Julia Fox.
Oh, interesting.
Or maybe she went to Eastside Middle. I went to Wagner. Whatever. Those are like the two rival like public schools on the middle schools.
So
in
you're
Yorkville.
So is Julia,
But the way she talks about her childhood is like we, grew up in the hood,
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's, you know,
You weren't smoking crack and partying with 35-year-olds?
I mean, to be fair, there were many middle schools who were doing that.
Were people wearing FUBU?
There was no FUBU.
Okay. That's telling.
There was no FUBU at all. But I did one time come out of class in, I think, 7th grade, and there were a group of kids who had gotten into a gladiator-style fight with the Starbucks baristas.
Oh, whoa.
And the whole school circled them, and so no one could get in. And there was like 2 13-year-old boys beating the shit out of like an 18-year-old Starbucks barista, and then we were all banned from Starbucks from that Starbucks going forward.
Damn.
So shit went down at Wagner. I'm just saying.
You had to get your refreshers elsewhere.
Overall, like based on my TikTok algorithm, it seems that middle schoolers are generally more supportive of one another. Because I'm just seeing like traditionally dorky kids who would have been bullied, you know, maybe doing yo-yo or something, but all their boys are like, "Oh, get him, yeah!" Like hit him with it. And I'm just like, are we just gonna have a new generation of more Lena Dunhams?
They're supportive
'Cause
when they're beating the shit out of another person.
I think, because I assumed that like middle schoolers were all like the way that we would think they were, but there's someone in my extended family who's like popular and young, and they're not. Like they're like weird about trans, and like they're like the cool kids are still like being like that, you know,
Being
Or
like
being what?
are being like the popular kids that like we grew up with,
Oh, okay.
Like bullies?
like bullies, and like they don't
with
like
right-leaning politics.
with transphobic and
Okay.
homophobic and
Okay.
Well, the kids are deeply sexist now. Like
well,
if you look at
that's
like,
like then there's like the manosphere, which
the
is like I
Gen
guess
Alpha
a different conversation.
Is like Gen Alpha and Zoomers are like way more.
They want the trad.
They're way more anti-feminist, or at least the boys are, than millennials were.
Interesting.
Which I guess is probably because of the fucking stupid content rotting their brains.
The manosphere.
Yeah, what did we have? We had fucking
Ebaum's world. We had here's the Earth.
yeah. Okay.
We had Swifty 5.
We had Swifty. I think
Oh
those were
my
the same
God.
people.
They were.
Wow, we can't go
The
down
same
this.
auteurs.
Stop.
We can't go down this
Stop.
millennial nostalgia
Stop.
again.
Wait, only 90s kids will remember this.
Only 90s kids will remember Newgrounds.
Literally.
Dude.
Period.
Fuck. Well, Adam,
Thank you
how
for
did
joining
it feel? Your first podcast.
It was scary.
We went there.
We went there.
Yeah.
We talked about gallstones.
We bravely said nice things about Lena Dunham.
Lena Dunham. I think we and thank you guys for not making me talk about like design or anything like that.
Do you what?
This isn't like we don't host a struggle session.
I thought I was gonna be
podcast.
like quizzed on like Danish
Do
furniture.
you think this is a design podcast?
I thought you guys identify as like design enthusiasts. You're just talking about like chairs.
I do on my own.
It's because Dan does our social media clips, and out of 2 hours of content, he always picks the clip that's like, "Is design dead? Are chairs bad now?"
Yeah, but Brian, you're the one that's like, you'll be like, yeah, and then I walked by this guy decked out in like Maison Jolie, and I'm like, I don't know what that brand is,
And then you look it up.
and then I look it up, and then I get the ads, and
now
you
you're
get
gonna-
paid, you get the affiliate money.
I'm excited for this brand money to come your way.
Me too. I hope it comes from this.
Although, do you think brands are going to be down to get chat on?
It's confusing and something we're working out internally.
We're
Your
gonna
team,
know-
the
Team-
Rotstein team?
team-
Rot team?
Team Rot.
The Rots team?
Well, they're called Rotties. My
The
fans.
Rots team is what it should be called.
The Rots team. Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
The Rotstein.
It's yours.
Okay, so listeners, go to
De-steening yourself.
your Instagram,
Circumcising your own Instagram.
follow Adam there. We will know exactly when Adam has just fully been bought out by the man.
Yeah.
Because I'm waiting for the day when you're like, here I am, the professional hater. And honestly, I couldn't find anything to hate about this.
The Palantir office is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
We're celebrating Pride Month with Gaytheon.
Goodbye, everyone.
Okay, that was Middlebrow.